started doing this practice where I add "for you" at the end of every sentence somebody tells me. Okay, so for example, somebody says, "A 9 to 5 job is the key to success." For you. "Marriage is hard." For you. "This isn't possible." For you.
People's opinions on the things that you're doing, irrelevant. People's judgment on who you're being, irrelevant. Because people are always going to view you through the lens of their understanding of life. If you come from an extremely religious and a little bit judgmental family, you start wearing things that maybe show a little bit more, start going out more, you're dancing, you're posting videos of you, they might label you a Jezebel now. Not because you are, but it fits nicely into their worldview that's shaped by their conservative religious beliefs. But what if you used to have low self-esteem and finally gaining the confidence to wear what you like, to express yourself? How does it serve your growth to argue with that family member? How does it help you to try to convince them to change their mind? You see, when you're evolving into a better version, in the early stages, you're very fragile. You're building new habits and you're still fighting your old beliefs. You're a people pleaser that was always rewarded for being the good girl. Nobody ever got mad at you because you played that role so perfectly. You already feel like you're doing something wrong when you have to shake the table, when you're setting boundaries, when people are upset with you because you're setting those boundaries. The wrong mix of words and emotion from somebody else can send you right back into your shell. You are vibrating at an elevated frequency now. You need to protect yourself while you're still finding your balance. So how do you protect yourself? By having emotional boundaries. The 4 Agreements is one of my favorite books, and agreement number 2 is don't take anything personally. Here's a quote from that section in the book.
"Nothing other people do is because of you. It is because of themselves. All people live in their own dream, in their own mind. They are in a completely different world from the one we live in. Even when a situation seems so personal, even when other people insult you directly, it has nothing to do with you. What they say, what they do, and the opinions they give are according to the agreements they have in their own minds. If someone gives you an opinion and says, 'Hey, you look fat,' don't take it personally, because the truth is that this person is dealing with his or her own feelings, beliefs, or opinions. That person tried to send poison to you, and if you take it personally, then you take that poison and it becomes yours. Taking things personally makes you easy prey for these predators. They can hook you easily with one little opinion and feed you whatever poison they want. And because you take it personally, you eat it up. You eat up all their emotional garbage, and now it becomes your garbage."
It's not rude if you reject their poison. It's not rude if you say, "That's not my reality, I don't care." Here's how to actually apply that second rule from the book. No matter what they say, don't give anybody the power to control how you feel about yourself. You have to remind yourself that in their world, remember, from their perspective, their opinion may feel very true, but it does not have to define you. Don't absorb that negativity, even if it feels uncomfortable. 2, reject projections every single time. Listen, when your friend puts you down for going on multiple dates, dating around, recognize that it's probably their own insecurities or fears about love that they're projecting onto you. Where that family member judges your outfit, that's her agreement on what a good, righteous woman should dress like. It's not your agreement, and it doesn't have to be your truth. Don't second guess yourself. The last thing is to refuse to let their beliefs control your action. Never change your behavior to fit their limited view of you. Stick to your core audience, babe. You. That's you. But if it's not your agreement, it's not your responsibility. Be unbothered and stick to the new habits that's helping you heal. You can't control somebody disagreeing with your boundaries, misunderstanding you, somebody being disappointed, or trying to give you their poison, right? But you can control how much power you give to this situation. You can control what it means to you. Remember, you're not here to fight every battle and respond to every opinion about you. You are evolving. You are making mistakes. You're growing to create the life that you deserve. Don't explain or argue about your choices in 2025. Think about it this way. Your new self is your baby. You are creating the right environments for you to blossom into the best version of yourself. You have to have zero tolerance for negativity in this era. You have to be extra selective about what you allow to influence you during this time. If anybody keeps trying to offer you a low value experience, dismiss them from your presence and your mind in 2025. So let them know that there will not be a next time for your projections and your confessions, because that's all it is. It's not my problem. Master your unbothered energy. You don't have to perform to anybody's expectation. If you like this video, subscribe, because I will be posting more about leveling up and being the best version of yourself. So